My sibling caught my stepdad watching P0rn. My mom, 47F, has been married to my stepdad, 58M, for 18 years. As much as I love the man, I can't help but hate him as well. He wasn't always a good father to me. He wasn't blood, so he favored him and my mother's first child together and still does, while he treated me and my other sister crappy. With me he was emotionally, physically and verbally abusive, but for some reason my mother is still with him. At times he is disrespectful to my mother, but she makes excuses for him all of the time. So part of me really wants them to get divorced, but the other part of me doesn't want my mom to be sad or even sadder than she already is. I'm the oldest of my siblings and I'm normally the one that stresses her out the most. Mainly because I don't want to be Muslim anymore, but she still forces Islam onto me. But the other night that I was asleep, my sister, my mom and stepdad's first child, spammed me on Discord, and when I woke up the next morning I assumed she was just trying to bother or mess with me since she was up late. But later that day I told her I needed the computer to study, and she tells me that she thinks she caught dad watching porn and switched tabs really fast. At first, I kept asking her a bunch of questions like, "Are you sure it wasn't a sex scene from a movie?" Or asking her to describe what she saw because I didn't want to believe that he was watching porn. But at the same time I wasn't surprised. He always fave weird creepy vibes at times. But I was so shocked I couldn't even move out of my chair. And she doesn't even seem bothered that he's doing that behind mom's backs. Only bothered by the hypocrisy of it. But I'm bothered by both, but mostly the fact that he might be doing it behind my mom's backs. My sister asked me not to tell mom because she doesn't want to get in trouble with dad, which I get because the man has crazy anger issues. And as much as I want to be loyal to my sister who trusts me enough to tell me this, I can't help but feel uneasy because I don't want to go without telling my mom. If I tell her, my sister would be mad at me and might get in trouble with dad. Mom and dad might get divorced and then she'll be sad and stressed out even more. There might also be financial problems for my mom even though she makes more money. Or my mom might confront my dad about it and then he might deny it or gaslight her and she'll fall for it and still stay and defend him. And if I don't tell her, or at least not right away, she might feel upset that I didn't tell her sooner. Or I'll feel guilty knowing my dad is doing that behind my mom's backs. I don't know what to do and I'm confused right now. Advice?